Hi, everyone, and welcome to Power Hour today. This is our Monday training. Power Hour, we train on the work, we train on compensation plan and back office. We will train on the science and the technology. Power Hour trains on many topics. And just as the Saturday training, we rotate. Now, Tuesday's training at 10 o'clock Pacific is always part of the Be Activating office training, and that is always the steps we use to actually do the work in the office of the system. So that's really what's going on with our trainings. Today, I am also going to train on the work because I have heard we have some new people on that need to know exactly how to do the work for today at 11 o'clock Pacific. So we're going to do that. And know that this training we do Tuesday mornings as well, but I'm running it today just because I know we have so many new people. So take a piece of paper and a pen out, and you are going to take notes. How many people have a notebook with them? $5 so they can take their notes. Put your notebook up, okay? Because we're network marketers. How many people have a list book? Because what do? We make lists. Did you guys see Dr. Stacy's list on Saturday? Okay. And then who's gotten their new calendar book for the new year, 2023? Because we're always booking our next appointments. Network marketers, this is what we do. It's not complicated. We make lists. We expose to the list. We add to the list. We do it without attachment, right? And then we're always following up, follow up. We're always sharing without attachments more information with folks because what are we? We're of service, and we're always booking the next appointment because as network marketers, we're watering 5 times with love. 1 to 4 waterings close at 10%, but when you water 5 times, you close at 80%. And if you listen to the training on Saturday, you heard Dr. Stacy just explain how she does that. She explains how she waters. She explains how she exposes. And then at the very end of that training, I backed it up to show what she does and how it falls into 333 Ask, Share, Give. So it's very important, your very first part of homework, because it was so good. I'm going to give everybody some homework today. Your homework is to go to this is our business site, startx39biz.com. And you're going to go to the 14 steps to success. And you're going to go to tab 5, join Telegram. Please do this. Jan, put your name, number, and email in chat in case people don't know how to do it. Call Jan and she will show you. But you're going to join Telegram today, either with your Apple or your Android. Once you join Telegram, you're going to put your name and your phone number. You're going to add all your contacts. Then you're going to come back to this page and click all the links to join Telegram. Our Be Activating community has every information in it. Testimonials only have all product testimonials. By the way, if you listen to Dr. Stacy's training, she says the podcasts are her secret sauce. Her secret sauce. She's always putting people in the testimonial calls. She sends an invite to live testimonial calls in her follow-up every single time without attachment. If the folks don't watch it, when she follows up, she doesn't make them feel bad. She goes, no problem. Let me send you a recording then. Once again, always watering. When you go here, you'll find there's over 1,600 testimonials. You can do this with your phone and you just go edit, copy, edit, paste, and you send testimonials to people. This is the business training. This is the one I want you to get into because her training is right there. And your homework is to pull that training, watch it, and send it to 5 people that want to build a business with you, because that is how good that training was. Okay, everybody write that down in their notes, what their homework is. Okay, practitioner Telegram is all about what doctors say about our products. The Thursday call is great. And the before after picture is everything about a picture telling 1,000 words. And of course, our Spanish telegram. We have a lot of folks now sharing in Mexico. We have a lot of Spanish folks. We had 30 people in our testimonial Spanish call on Tuesday. And I know that there's some folks who have even more people coming in. And if you need more structure around Spanish, or if you would like to help provide that structure, if you could please call Jan Rand or email her. So Jan, you could set up a list. I'm trying, it seems like this is getting bigger and I need to make sure that people that can be the leaders of Spanish, that I know who they are. And I don't know, Tammy, if you're in or not, but I did see your email and I hear that's something that you guys are needing. Okay, so that's Spanish. Okay. Also, very important, if you please could come and join our Facebook team. We're doing all live recordings on Facebook now. In fact, I should be doing it right now, which I will. And all of our rank advancements go there. In addition, it's very important that you sign up for YouTube. We are starting to go live on YouTube, and we need over 1,000 people on our channel to start going live on YouTube. So please go to YouTube and join our YouTube channel. Dr. Stacy's YouTube channel also has all her Tuesday a doctor question and answer. So that's very good, as well as somebody letting people in for me, I hope, because I can't when I'm share screening. Thank you. Okay, so, and lastly, make sure that at the front of the site, you click here for our email and blast, because this is how you get things from Start X39 Biz about what's going on in our business. So just make sure you are connected to all the plugins. Okay, so once again, your homework is watch the Saturday training on our 333 Ask, Share, Give, and how we created a list, how we followed up, and how we closed, because it's really good. So let's go and do another little quiz. With your paper and notes, I want you to write down our system. Can you say this memorized? If somebody said to you, well, what's the system in your team? Could you say, well, our system is 333 Ask, Share, Give? Could you say that? That's the Be Activating system, right? 333 Ask, Share, Give. So what does that mean? Okay, well, what's the first 3 mean? We patch 3 a day. We follow up with 3 a day. And we invite 3 to Zoom. Once again, Dr. Stacy said, ooh, am I host or co-host? I'm going to quickly put this on live on Facebook. I'm trying to remember all the things to do with technology. I need a technology whiz in my life. Hold on, give me 1 second. Group, share to group. Okay, so we're going live now, so that's awesome. Okay, so once again, the homework is go to the Join Telegram tab 5 on startx39biz.com, 14 steps to success. When you go to the business Telegram, you're going to grab the Saturday training. It was one of the best trainings I've ever seen, and you're going to watch it. And you're going to send it to 5 business partners and say, this is the best training I've ever seen. Please watch it. Okay, that's our duplication on that. The next piece you're going to do is you're going to take notes right now, and you're going to say to yourself, do you know the Be Activating system? If somebody said to you, what is the Be Activating system? Could you say, well, and this is truth, in November, because of the system and the product and the team, we had the best month ever. And our business, from myself and Peter down, ran at 700,000 in 1 week. 700,000 in 1 week. So 700,000 in 1 week, if you were to times that, by 4, let's see, that is about 3 million that we did in a month if we were to trend. Just so you know, 3 million a month is a ton. In my other company, our team did about 1 million a month. And so you can see that this business is 3 to 1 on that, right? And anybody that's a professional network marketer and know that in November, we trended at 3 million in a month knows that our system is working. So if just 1 minute, if our system is working, what is our system? 3, 3, 3, ask, share, give. That system is trending a business for November at about 3 million a month, which is huge, 33 million in a year. So we are rank advancing over 15 SPDs, PDs, and executives. So that's the kinds of things you want to explain for people that want to know a business. The system works. Okay, so once again, the system is patch 3 a day, follow up with 3 a day, invite 3 to Zoom. When we patch 3 a day, what do? We ask, we share, we give. We ask a question. We share a quick testimonial about ourselves. We share a link. I like startx39now.com. Some folks like just to send the 3-minute video only from startx39now.com. I'll show you where you can find that. And we give a gift. The gift can be a 5-day sample. The gift could be buying it at wholesale for the $2.99 kit. Okay, so what are the questions that we ask? Well, we call those exposing questions. We ask things like, what's going on with you? I finally found something that helps me with, what do you know about stem cells? That's question bridge question. Now, Dr. Staci, if you look at the Saturday training, she exposes a much quicker expose. She's from Florida, remember? She'll go, hey girl, I found the holy grail of anti-aging. What do you know about stem cells? Real quick, right? So the ask, the expose can be longer. It can be a conversation. It can be quick. She actually voice memos a lot of people with that energy. And then she basically doesn't, she assumes, she directs, she doesn't say, oh, is that okay with you, right? So I'm going to send you a 5-day sample, girl, give me your address, right? And then she'll get the address. Then she'll say, I'm getting them in the mail and I'm going to follow up with you tomorrow. She's following up before the samples even get to people's homes. She's using the samples for effective follow-up. She's using the samples to have a reason to send more links. She's a voice memo person, which means she just voice memos on text, or she'll go to Messenger and voice memo. So I thought that was really interesting. And then in her follow-up, she says, what's going on with you? And then from there, she says the secret sauce is what? She sends them to a podcast, a testimonial call. Hold on, give me a minute, please. So I thought that was really interesting that her exposing is a little shorter sentence, but in her follow-up, she says, what's going on with you? In my exposing, I say what's going on with the person in the initial exposing, because I'm talking to him on the phone and she's voice memoing. But either way, I like to say talk and text and text and talk. You shouldn't be talking without texting, or texting without talking or voice memoing. So that is really an important piece to think about, right? So, and we're always booking the next appointment. So let's go ahead and see how that really looks on the 333 Ask, Share, Give. Okay, so basically it's going to start with making a list. So if you get your list book here, you're going to say, who do you know, right? And what Dr. Staci said, and I'm repeating some of this because I think it's just a nice other perspective. She said that she put on the top of her list book, X39, the Holy Grail of Healing. And then she said to herself, who do I know that is like-minded? Who do I know that would like that, like I like that? And she started with that list first. Not that she's attached. Some people will want it, some won't. And she's just exposing all the time and adding to her list. So that's how she started adding to her list. And I thought to myself, I'm going to make a new list just with that header and relook at my phone, relook at my messenger. The other thing she said she did, which I thought was really interesting, is she said that she went to her Facebook page and she looked at all her friends and she wrote a list of all her friends. How many friends do you think she had on Facebook? About 4,000. I have about 3,000. Did you know that she put a pen to a paper and wrote all of them on her list book? And she's going through Messenger and she's voice memoing. She said anywhere from 10 to 100 a day. She goes, if you go past 100, they'll shut you down. So she's not fooling around, right? She is into mass exposing. And I just wanted to give you guys that sense because I'm more belly to belly, or I take more time with people, but Dr. Stacy's just voice memoing and she's just like doing mass exposing. And then her more energy is in the follow-up. And I thought that was really interesting, but she still basically follows up with texting and voice memoing. She doesn't do a lot of talking to people, which I thought was interesting too. I'm not saying that's the only way. I just am saying that I learned a lot from her on Saturday. And I just wanted you guys to rehear some of that because I thought it was so very good. So don't be afraid to keep adding to your list. Don't be afraid to keep going. Who do I know? Who do I know? Who do I know? And don't be afraid to also take your business partner hand and say, let's make a list for you. And who do you know? So we can start working your list together, right? So my friend Lisa and I are now working with her friend Jennifer once a week because Jennifer has such a huge list of people that would like this technology. So we're going to start working that list together and voice memoing together or leaving a message together, texting a little three-way together to what? Share information and book the next appointment. Okay, so let's go back to the office training. So we're going to go to, can somebody let people in, please? If you guys see this under the Be Activating office. Okay. So this is the sites, the 14 steps to success is the engine of our back office. And then is where we do the work is every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday from 11 to 12. So after you see what the work is, if you want to come and do the work with us, this will show you how to do it. So let's go ahead and I'll just show you quickly a few of the steps that I like first on the back engine. So write this down. The 4 sites that we move our business with is startx39now.com. That's our exposing site. That's the site we use to pre-qualify people to see if they would like their gift, right? startx39now.com. Okay, and so here it is. It's in Spanish, English, Deutsch, right? And this has the 1-minute video on light. Take a look at the 1-minute video on light and the 3-minute video on stem cells. If you like what you see, I can send you a gift. What Dr. Stacy does is she just sends this video to begin with, so she doesn't overwhelm people. That's how she's initially exposing. And then you can direct people to more parts of the site. The patents and studies, I love. Age reversal with GHK, I love. I love the 18-minute video where David explains the technology and the issues that helps you with. If you're new to the call, the 2 videos I would watch is the Saturday training from tab 5 on the startx39biz.com under the 14 steps of success, join Telegram, and go look at that Saturday training. The other video I really like is startx39now.com. Go watch the 1-minute video on light so you understand what you're talking about. the 3-minute video on stem cells, and then go down and watch the 18-minute video on how David explains the technology and the issues it helps you with. Also, you can direct new people on this site. If they say, I don't feel anything, of course you're not going to feel anything, but this is what to expect, and you can take people down this. And then you can also invite people to the secret sauce. Can someone, can a co-host mute someone, please? The secret sauce is the testimonial calls. And right there, it tells you the schedule, Monday through Thursday, 6 o'clock Pacific, 9 Eastern, or Friday, 1 o'clock, 4 Eastern. And you just click here to join when the time is right. Or you can send people to the preloaded testimonials, or you can grab them from tab 5. So that's how you use the secret sauce, right? Expose, get people to the testimonial calls. They're only 30 minutes. And they're real people talking about real issues for the first 15 minutes. And the second 15 minutes is on the technology. It's really our third-party validation, because you would not believe the testimonials that come in because of this technology. It's amazing. And then then you can go into the doctors love this one, the research, and then you can do the deep dive into all our technologies. This is one of my favorite sheets. I like this so much that we got this printed off, and we'll be adding this in our gifts that mail out through Jan. I don't know, Jan, if you know that, but we're going to add that card in now. And we're going to add the what to expect, as well as on the back side of this is the health tracker. So this is really quite lovely. And so this is one of my favorite pieces. We expose with X39. We send a sample of only X39, but when you ask somebody what's going on with them, this is when you can fill the kit with a couple other products that will really help them. And that's what Dr. Staci always does on her follow-up. What's going on with you? So I like that. I like this very much. So that's our exposing site. So then our business site is startx39biz.com. This is where we go for all our business. Now, because Dr. Staci was talking so much about the 3-minute video, I want to show you where you can actually pull that by itself. We don't usually show this that much, but I think it's important. So go to the 14 steps to success, go to tab 4, share a link. And under share a link, there's a lot of links here. 1 minute is right there on light, 35 seconds on stem cell. Here's the 3-minute that she likes to send. They're in link form here already. So these are some nice links. These ones, you guys haven't seen these in a while, but man, a picture says 1,000 words. You can use this to water people with. Look at her face, right? You could also use this, the hair to water people, what it's doing for people's hair. You know, there's some great links here that we put on like 3 years ago that you guys might not have looked at. So once again, startx39biz.com. I created it for 3 reasons. I wanted a place where I could easily grab links with my finger on my phone. I wanted a place to train. And I wanted a place where I could just print things off quickly. And so that's what this site is. So go through all the tabs, open them all up, see what's in there. Know that you can just send this to people. You never have to send PDFs through emails. That's just so cumbersome. And so that's why this was created. But a lot of people just don't know all the good stuff that is in this site. Okay, so my favorite parts of the engine, of course, is the system, the 333 Ask, Share, Give. And then I love the Now site and share a link. You could go right here and just edit, copy, edit, paste, and share the Now site or another link. We just showed you how to do that, right? So that's great. And then our next site that we always use is our testimonial site. Once again, you go to tab 5 and you need to join Telegram to get to all our testimonial sites. Very important. Okay, that's our third site we use. and that's in Telegram. The fourth site we use is our replicating site. We go to our lifewave.com / first and last name lowercase, and we ship product to people. The company ships it for us and pays us a thank you check. Okay, so that is our fourth site. So if you don't know how to take an order or put the order in your back office, I'll show you a couple other pieces that I like. First of all, before you even take an order, remember the secret sauce is the podcast. So how do you send people to the podcast? Well, you go to tab number 8, invite to podcast. And what's today? Well, today's Monday. So we have our training right now, but there is our patching podcast for Monday, and you could just send that out. Or let's say your friend can't come Monday. Well, you could send the Dr. Staci Technology on Tuesday or the Tuesday podcast. Oh, you want the Spanish podcast? Well, that's no problem. That's on Thursday. It's in English and Spanish. And then Staci and I are Thursday night. Oh, you need something that's more early on the East Coast. Well, that would be the Friday time. So just know that the resources are here. Secret sauce, send to podcast. Secret sauce, come to podcast. Secret sauce, send recordings from podcast. Everybody got that? Because this is a form of third-party validation. And what do I mean by that? Relationship plus influence equals a perfect buying decision. You, with your list, has a relationship with Susie, but she may not buy from you because she knows and likes you. It's just the way it goes. So you need to send her to a podcast because that is influence, only because Susie doesn't know the people on the podcast. And their testimonials are so good that that is the third party validation or influence that Susie needs to buy from you. That's why the podcasts are the secret sauce of the system. Okay, so that's very important to be sending people to the podcast, but without attachment. Has anybody ever read the 4 agreements? One of the agreements is non-attachment, which means that you just send, and if people don't watch, you don't say, oh, you're bad. You say, oh, well, that's okay. I know it gets busy. Let me send you a recording. Or would you like me to send you the invite for Tuesday? Okay, always mindset of be of service. Okay, so then these are some of my favorite forms under take the order. My suggestion is that you print out and have copies of order number 1. This has preferred customer on it, or order number 2, which is just retail wholesale, depending on what team you're on. Some doctor offices are also liking our new vet protocol and our new pain and repair protocol. This is for doctor offices, a silver protocol and a gold. And we talk about these protocols on the practitioner call. Somehow I lost you guys, sorry. So here we go. Let's go back to where we're at. So you want to print these off, and you just want to be able to take orders for people. So $149 retail for X39. Preferred customer would be the $119, but we like the silver kit and gold kits with auto ship. And that gives you 3 X39s, or in the silver kit, or 1 X39, 1 X49 equals 2 of any supportive patches. So that's when you can build the kit and mix and match, and then take your person's information and credit card number. And so that is how you take an order. We're always moving people to silver kits and auto ships. And when we fill the silver kit, my other favorite form, is the 1-page all products. I'm always sending this to people, the link, and now Jan is going to have it in the gift. Sally made these little cards, which is really great. And you basically can say, as you're following up, well, what's been going on with you? Oh, you have really bad lower back pain. Well, I would recommend X39, X49, an Eon, and an Ice Wave. You can get all 4 sleeves for $2.99. plus 1 X39 to keep your stem cells activating. your address is. So I'm always using this one page with my order form to take orders, okay? And you can also send them the what to expect. So when they tell you, I don't feel anything, I know how you feel, I felt the same way. And then I found, of course, you're not going to feel much in 5 days. It takes time to reset those stem cells. But what's going to happen in the first few days? You're going to reset 3,000 to 4,000 genes. The first 1 to 3 months, mental clarity. 3 to 6 months, the stem cells are going to repair the chronic issues in your body. And 6 to 12 months, we actually are seeing people reverse their age by 8 years internally. That's crazy, by the way, in a good way. So this is some of the sections I really like. Now, after you take the order, you may be like, oh my gosh, I took an order. I have no idea how to put it in the system. That's when you go here and you watch the video on how to put in an order, or how to use the back office, or how to set up an auto ship. If you don't know how to do this, who are you going to call? Jan Rand. She's going to take you through it all. Jan, make sure you put your name and phone number and email there. Remember that Jan is here. She's a presidential in her own right, but she also, I pay her extra to run the logistics. So she's there to help you with the details of the business that might be confusing for you. Okay. So that after you input it creates money. So if you want to learn the compensation plan, you can click the hot sheet here, and this takes you through the comp plan. And if you're confused about that, you can watch the 15-minute video. The great part is after you make the money, you set up your pay portal. This pay portal is all set up now in the new pay portal. This gives you the PDF on how to do it. If you get confused, just click here and call customer service. Now, we did keep the W-9, but the new iPay has the W-9 right in the system, right in your back office. So that's not so necessary anymore. And what I mean by that is, let's see if I can actually show you where this is now in your back office. It's very important once you make money that you know where to go to set up your pay portal, because you'll get very frustrated if you're making money and you're not getting paid. So go into your back office, your username and password, and there is the pay portal right there. This is my son, Luke, and you click on pay portal there for him, for example, and that should log into my iPayout. Or you would click on this to set it up as an example. So make sure that you understand once you've made money to click here to set up your pay portal. If for whatever reason there's nothing here on pay portal, then what are you gonna do? Don't worry about it. You're just gonna go back to the 14 steps to success and go, wow, I never saw the iPayout on the pay portal. And you're going to go to set up pay portal, and you're going to go right here, and you're going to call customer service, and you're going to say, why don't I have my pay portal up yet? And they'll get it put up for you. Or you could call Jan Rand and she'll help you through those steps, because it's very important when you make money to make sure you grab your money, right? So that's all great. Know that on the third Saturday of every month, right here is our training. We do compensation plan and back office. So know that we train that every third Saturday if you don't know it. And we also have all of those trainings on Telegram, as well as in our 14 steps to success. So once again, you could go to the Telegram right here. Let's go to 14 steps, Telegram, remember? Join Telegram, and you could go right to business training and watch any new business training that you want. Okay, we post everything there. You can also go to some of our older trainings if you don't know how to get into the new trainings because Telegram you don't understand, which is okay. You go to 14 steps to success. and you would go to resource library, and there's a whole lot of training videos right there. A lot of people don't even know these were training videos that we've done, and they are all in there. So those are some great trainings as well. But once again, the business training on Telegram is our newest recordings found at the 14 Steps to Success under Telegram, under Join Telegram, and under the Be Activating Business Training. That's the newest training we have. Okay, so now that you see, this is the fun part. Now that you see the 14 steps to success, the tabs, what I like to say, the engine of our back office, how would you use that engine to do your calls in the Be Activating office? How would you use that engine, right, to work on 333 Ask, Share, Give, right? Does that make sense? How do you use the engine? Okay, so let's go back now to the Be Activating office. Okay. So here is the training guide that you will be using in the office. It is connected to the 14 steps of success, or the engine. They go together. Now we're just doing the work in the office. We do the work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays from 11 to 12. And Eastern is 2 to 3. So in 20 minutes, we're going to go to work for an hour. On Tuesdays at 10 o'clock, we train on the work. And then we also do the work at 11 o'clock Pacific, 2 Eastern. On Wednesday, we do the work at 11 o'clock to 12, and that's 2 to 3 Eastern. So we work together 3 days a week for 1 hour a day. And I like to call this the accountability Zoom. We're doing the work. We're working our list. We're making our exposing calls, our follow-up calls, our closing calls, and we're actually being accountability for each other. Now, Jan also sends a 5-day supply gift if you request it in the office. I like to call that on-the-job training. I pay you to train, right? With gifts. Now, you don't have to use the gift. If the gift is getting in the way and someone just would like, after looking at startx39now.com, if you like what you see, I can show you how to get it at wholesale. Let me show you the silver kit. If they're ready to buy without giving a gift, you don't have to give a gift. That's not mandatory. Okay, there's 2 forks in the road. If you like what you see, I can send you a gift. If you like what you see, I can show you how to get it wholesale. They both work well. Okay, don't gift if somebody's ready to buy, right? If somebody says, I'm ready to order, say, oh, no, I need to send you your gift. You could still say, yes, let me take your order. Let me get it now. And then you could say, I'll send you 5 days to get you started before your order comes. That's okay if you wanted to do that. But don't ever say, if somebody wants to order, oh, no, don't order, take your gift first. Like, that wouldn't be good, right? Always be where they always dance where your person wants to dance with you. So here's the training guide. And this is how much you already know. Ready? We're 333 Ask, Share, Give. You already know what that means, right? And then you already know the 4 sites we use. Look at how much you already know. Isn't that great? And you already know that network marketers do 6 things. You already know that you make a list. Who do you know? On the top of your list, the holy grail of anti-aging, X39. Who do you know that would like that? Who do you know that's into that? Okay. And then remember that we ask questions, we're of service, we listen. And we're always booking the next appointment. That's why I'm always into the calendar book. You must always book the next appointment. So how does that look? Well, here's the gift that Jan sends out on your behalf. Looks great, doesn't it? The 5 X39s, it has the cute little envelope. That's the gift she sends out on your behalf. Here's the gifting form if you come to the office that you'll fill out. The daily code will tell you in the office. Then the sender's first name, that would be you. Let's say let's say it's me, Marci Preble, and my phone number with dashes. Receiver's name, Betty Smith, her address. You hit submit, it goes to Betty, and Jan sends it to you. Isn't that great? But remember, the gift is going out only as a reason to follow up. Remember, Dr. Stacy's sending a gift out, but she usually has the follow-up. She has what's going on with you done. She's already invited them to a podcast, sent them a testimonial, and she's already called them to find out more what's going on with them or voice memoed them. She's already working on taking their order before the gift even got to them, right? And so know that if you're sending gifts out and I'm paying for them, you must follow up. Otherwise, you're wasting my money. You must create your list book. You must know who you've sent gifts to, and you must follow up. Please do not call Jan and say, send me a list of who I gifted to. That means you're not taking care of your own business. Okay, so if you use gifts that I buy, put your right hand up and say, I promise to follow up on every gift that Marci pays for. Okay, fair enough? Cool. Okay, so now let's go into, if you work the office, you also can get a free gifting bag from Jan. And it has a little black bag with 10 of these envelopes and some little plastic baggies, and you can be out and about gifting to people. I have one right here. I don't go anywhere without it. So if you want one of those gifting bags and you're working in the office, you may email Jan and request one, janrand@gmail.com. Also, if you want, hold on, give me a minute. I should have put a link here to show what the bag looked like. If you want business cards, you call Sally and take a picture of this. And this is Sally, and she can order you cards. I use these all the time to do my business. And I don't know if you guys can see me in my little mirror, but wow, where's my stuff? I must have taken it out of my purse. Oh, that's weird. Okay, so usually I have like my little business cards in my purse. I have my little plastic bag full of stem cells in my purse. And I have some business cards in my purse. So I have these little plastic bags in my purse, and I have business cards, and I have a sleeve of X39. Okay, and I'm always ready to hand patches out and take phone numbers. Wherever I am, I can do that. So take a picture here if you want to order business cards. There's Sally, our printer, and our designer. Now, if you want to order the gifting bag, take a picture here of Jan so you can order from her the gifting bag, and you can email her for that. And if you look at what that looks like, that's under the 14 steps to success. Under 6, give a gift, the gifting bag right there. That's what it looks like. This, you can take a picture of this. This is what you can order from Jan. And it's normally $8, but if you're in the office, you can order one of those free. Okay, if you promise me you use it. So there it is right there. There's your information, and that's what it looks like. Huh? My screen's too big today. Okay, everybody get pictures of that or understand that? Okay, great. Okay, so let's go back on the calls we're going to do today. Okay, so if you're brand new, all you're going to do is a gifting call today, so you don't have to get overwhelmed. Okay, look at how much you already know. I'm so proud of you guys. So here, we're already done with all of this. You know how to send a gift. Here's the first call. It's going to be so easy. You've made your lists. Here it is. You can text and talk and text, or voice memo. What's going on with you? I finally found something that helps me with. What do you know about stem cells? Well, this is what happened to me, 30-second testimonial. But take a look at startx39now.com. If you like what you see, I'll send you a gift. There's your script right there. There it is. Let's do it one more time. Question, bridge, question. What's going on with you, Jan? How have you been? What are you doing these days for fun? What are you doing these days for work? How's your health? Well, I finally found something that's really great for detox, and it's been a great business. Here's what's happened to me. Detoxed all the chemo out of my mouth, and I feel young again. But take a look at startx39now.com. Take a look at the 1 minute and 3 minute video. If you like what you see, I'll send you a gift. Let me send you a gift now. What's your address? Perfect. So that is the question, bridge, question. Now, if you want to do a Stacy, she goes a little bit different. She'll do a voice memo. Hey, girl, I found the holy grail of anti-aging. What do you know about stem cells? Let me send you a video. And she'll just send the 3 minute video on stem cells. Then she'll say to them, send me your address. I'll send you a gift of 5. And then she's sending. Then the next day she'll voice memo them. Hey, the gift's on its way. What's been going on with you? Oh, let me send you to a testimonial call about that. I think that these would be the best patches for that. Let me send you the 1 page. Let me take your order. Do you see how she does that? She does that all on voice memo, which is amazing. Like, I've never tried that before, but I'm just giving you guys some other ideas. So it's the same concept. I want you guys to know that the exposing call, the ask, share, give, right? You can mix it around and see how it feels the best for you. Okay, so there's the ask, the share, the give. Then when they say they want the gift, you're going to go to that order form, and I'll put that in chat, and you're going to fill out that order form. And we're going to start that in about 8 minutes. Okay, if you forget what questions to ask, it's right here. What's going on with you? What are you doing these days for fun? What are you doing these days for work? How's your health? Then you can get to their 5 main desires. Do they have a desire? Everybody either wants their health or wants to get their health back. They want, then the other one is either money, time, freedom, community, giving back. My friend Gail, it was health and she wanted to make money. My friend Jan, it was health and she wanted community. She was lonely. So you see, you want to make sure that I finally found something that helps them with their 2 desires. And you're taking great notes about what that is. And you're taking great notes about what that is, either when you're talking to them, exposing, or on the follow-up. You see what I mean? You can ask those questions either place and or both places is what I find. Okay, and there's the gifting link again. So here's the follow-up call, okay? Did you, and once again, you can call and ask, you can text and ask, you can voice memo and ask, right? Did you get the patches? Did you put them on? Oh, they're on the kitchen table. Let's go put them on together. Let me explain the technology. What's going on with you? Plenty of water. Make sure you wear the patches 12 hours on, 12 hours off. So here's when you say, let me explain the technology. You can go to the biz site under tab 6, give a gift, and you can explain the technology very quickly by just reading the business card. Well, X39 activates your own stem cells wearing patented light technology, wearable light technology. Stem cells are the only cells in your body that are changeable. They can change into whatever cell your body needs for repair, just like when you were 20. Let's get your patch on. I mean, it could be that easy. Or you could explain the technology with, well, you got that envelope in the mail. I'm just learning myself. Let's read it together. Oh, well, it looks like you wear it 12 hours on and 12 hours off. It looks like the stem cell activates your stem cells, produces more, and resets it to a younger state. Just like the sun makes vitamin D. Okay, I get it. Wow, we've lost most of our stem cells by age 65. Okay, well, some people notice results right away and some take more time. That's good to know. And it's also good to know that when you put young activated stem cells on old tissue, you turn the tissue young again. Look at this. When you activate your body with these younger pluripotent stem cells, they have the unique ability to change into whatever cell your body needs for repair. I guess that's why we didn't have chronic disease when we were 20. I guess that's why we didn't have gray hair when we were 20. I guess that's why we didn't have wrinkles when we were 20, because our stem cells were working. Let's put those patches on and get them working again. And so this envelope helps you just explain the technology. Then you're going to say to them, but what's been going on with you? Remember, we love that. Hold on, give me a minute. So what's been going on with you, right? And so then you would say, well, based on what's going on with you, would you like to send me, I would love to send you a testimonial about that. Would you like to come to a podcast? And you can send a podcast invitation. Let me send you the one page so you can look at the patches that I think would be best on what's going on with you. Oh, let me send you a price list as well. So that is where you would go back to the 14 steps of success, and you would just go pull that. So where would you pull some of that, you guys? Well, you would go to invite to podcast, and you could invite them to a podcast, right? Remember how we showed you how to do it? That's how you use the engine of success. And you just edit, copy, edit, paste with your finger. Oh, let me send you a testimonial about that. That's when you would go to tab 5. That's when you need to make sure you're set up in Telegram on your on your testimonials, because you can even search those testimonials based on issues. Go to if you have an Apple, go to the B and find the hourglass, the little spy guy, and you would search diabetes, search back pain, search MS, search cancer, whatever you want to search, you can. If you have an Android, go to the 3 dots, find the hourglass and search. And then you take your finger and you edit, copy, edit, paste. That's how you would send a testimonial. And how would you send the one page in the order form? Tab 9, take the order. Where are you going to go? You're going to just edit, copy, edit, paste this order form. And then they would have what I call it a price list, but it's really an order form for them to look at. And then, of course, I would text them the one page so they saw the product summary of everything we create. So I'm just sending 4 things always. StartX39now.com is my exposing site, or under share a link, I'll share the 1 minute and the 3-minute video on stem cells if I don't want to share the whole site right away. And then on the follow-up, I'm explaining how to wear the technology. I'm educating them on the technology using either the envelope or the business card. And then I'm asking what's going on with them. And that allows me to send them an invite to the podcast. It allows me to send them a testimonial. And it allows me to send the one page of our product line. And it allows me to send them an order form. So that's all I'm sending. I'm really sending 5 links off and on and off. And if you listen to Dr. Staci in training, what was so nice to hear was that we're basically doing the exact same thing, maybe in a little different order, but wow, nice to know that the tools are working. Okay, so now that's that. That's your follow-up. You see, now you already got through 2 of your calls, your exposing gifting call, your follow-up call. Now, how are you going to close them? Well, the closing call is simple once you got all your follow-up links to people, right? All you're going to do on the closing call, you ready for this? Is you're going to go and handle any objections. Your main objections will be, I don't feel anything. You handle it with, I know how you feel. I felt the same way. And then I found When you activate those dormant stem cells, they go first and repair what you need to live and then repair what you feel. The 5-day gift is just the beginning of your journey. That is why the owner, inventor, and creator, David Schmidt, offers a 30-day money-back guarantee on our silver kits. So no risk to you. Would you like me to order that now? There it is. That's your main objection. You might get one about network marketing. There's your answer. You might get one that Google says it's a bad product. There's your answer. You might get one that they say it's cheaper on Amazon. There's your answer. Okay. The closing call. This is so easy because you've already sent all the links, either by text or by messenger, right? Depending on what you're using. Did you get the testimonial link I sent you? Did you go to the podcast? Oh, you did? Great. Oh, you didn't? No problem. Let me send you something else. Remember, we're just watering. Did you look at the one-page summary? Did you look at the price list? Oh, you would like to order now. Boom. There's your order form to remind you how to take the order. And then, of course, you would go, you can buy a 1-month supply of X39 for $149 or one X39 auto ship. I like the silver kit. I recommend the paint and repair, 2 X39, 1 Eon, 1 Ice Wave, or the detox, right? So those are some examples. You can get your sleeves so much cheaper, down to $74 a sleeve. And then, of course, 1 X39 the following month to keep your stem cells activating. I'm big on silver kits and auto ship, or gold kits and auto ship. Please get people on auto ship so that keeps their stem cells activating and keeps your business activated as well. And then if you don't know how to input the order, go right here. It will teach you, or call Jan Rand. She'll show you. You either hit join for the kits, or you hit buy if it's a retail or a preferred customer. But once again, if you don't know, call Jan and she will help you. Remember, when you water with love 1 to 4 times, you close at 10%. When you water 5 times, that's just sending different things to people, you close at 80%. The 5 waterings of the Be Activating system are the gifting, exposing call, or voice memo if you want to be more like Stacy. Jan sends the gift if you do it in the office. If you're not doing it in the office, of course, you would send your own gift out. The follow-up call. Then you send the 4 links and the closing call. And there is your 5 waterings for closing at 80%. And so if you have questions, that's myself and Peter know. We're here too. We're all happy to be of service. So that was it for the training. And it is 11:02. We're going to stop that training now.